Heaps knows what they're going through.
Well, they know now. It's entirely up to them. They're in their own little box there, their own little territory. And what they've got to now concentrate on is just catching the fish. You'll watch them and they'll be looking where to place the ground bait. Most of them have gone to the upstream end of their swim, so they can trot their float the full length of the swim. They'll be looking for far bank markers because there will be an initial bombardment of ground bait, and they'll be aiming for one of the shadows on the far bank where they know that ground bait has landed, and they'll be able to cover that continually for the 3-hour duration of the match.
5 to 12. They have 5 minutes to lay the ground bait. The bombardment of Balik is about to begin as cannonballs of biscuit hit the water. High noon and the competition begins. The food's been spiked. It's now a banquet of barbed wire. The course is the same distance as the Derby, 1.5 miles long. The field is divided into 5 sections, each section in separate competition. The man with the heaviest net wins and gets 1 point. If you come second, you get 2. The winners are the team with the lowest points total at the end of 2 days. Will the conditions favour the English sliding float or the Italian Bolognese method? The next 3 hours will tell. 4 minutes and 4 seconds into the match, and the first fish is caught by the young Australian Dave Weston in Section D, who's using the slider. Then his teammate Sellers, a mile away in Section A, lands one. An angler knows by instinct when he hooks a bream. The heart flutters and the palms sweat. They know that the Eurasian freshwater cyprinid fish of the genus Abramis brahms, that's a bream by the way, are big wares and the passport to gold.
All shaking here. Shaking with excitement.
Yep. Do you know how heavy?
About 3, maybe 3 pounds. I'm not used to catching Irish bream, you see, because we're from Australia, you know. First one I've had for a few years.
But generally, it's hard going for the 135 contestants. In the first 20 minutes, only a net full of fish have been caught. Ian Heaps, now only a spectator, once broke the world record on Lough Erne. 723 fish in 5 hours.
It's pretty grim, right? I would have expected an early burst of fish, but I fear for the worst now. I think there's going to be an awful lot of dry nets, even at the end of 3 hours.
The home skipper echoes Ian's fears.
Fishing's proved to be a bit harder than what we thought it was going to be. Odd fish only, and at nearly 20 to 1, I'm starting to panic because none of my team have caught a fish yet. But I gather that a lot of other teams are in the same boat, so there's 2 hours, 20 minutes to go yet, so I'm on my way.
Suddenly, a shoal of bream moves through the field. If you're lucky, they feed at your peg.